And they took it and they replaced it with their own white Jesus and their own Christianity. Turning our Sabbath day from Saturday to Sunday. So that we think we're worshiping God, but guess what? God ain't hearing our prayers because we're not doing it the right way.
One day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup?
No more racist. Great, go ahead.
The white man trying to feminize the young black men nowadays.
Absolutely, absolutely. Give me that in Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 8. We're going to show you that the Bible said that. And then we're going to show you the law on that.
Bring it out.
Because guess what? If they have effeminized us, what does it mean to effeminize men? And if you can turn a nation gay, ain't that a new way of genocide? Because if the men only dealing with men, what life comes out of that?
Bring it out.
So doesn't that make sense that the people that have been trying to kill us off for centuries would push us into, they got a saying called, the gay is the new black. Gay, they didn't say Chinese is the new gay. They said gay is the new black. Why would they say that? To get you to identify yourself. And they may not be able to get you. They may not be able to get you. They damn sure ain't getting me. But when it comes to your kids don't know nothing. So we're going to read this. Read.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 8.
This is the agenda. Read.
And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the field.
Verse 9.
Verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
You see these purple and gold men right here? We are that very small remnant. We are the ones who set up international schools all over the world to teach this message and to keep our generations generated. You know what I'm saying? Read.
We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Bring it
So what
out.
happened in Sodom and Gomorrah?
They got destroyed.
They got destroyed because of all the sin, and they were known for homosexuality. That's what they were known for, everything. But especially homosexuality. They were trying to rape men in the street. You understand? So exactly, all of that. So here's the thing. We have to understand that we don't want to be, we're not supposed to take part in the ways of this world.
Bring it out.
Revelations 18. And I gotta show you a couple more laws. Revelations 18:4.
That's right.
You gotta go? Let me get you this one more. Revelation 18:4.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Come out of America, my people. It's not talking about get a plane ticket. It's talking about leave the mindset. Do you celebrate birthdays? Good. Do you celebrate birthdays? What about Christmas? No Halloween, no. All those are pagan customs. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the Sabbath day. Give me that. We're going to show you the Sabbath day, what you have to keep, what we're supposed to keep, how we're supposed to celebrate the Lord every week. Read that.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Why do we have to remember the Sabbath day? Because what? When we went into slavery on them slave ships, they beat our culture, nationality, and heritage out of us. And they took it and they replaced it with their own white Jesus and their own Christianity. Turning our Sabbath day from Saturday to Sunday. So that we think we're worshiping God, but guess what? God ain't hearing our prayers because we're not doing it the right way. Read.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
What's the first day of the week?
Sunday.
Sunday is the first day of the week. Most brothers miss that. Sunday, if you look on the calendar, it starts with an S. Sunday is the first day of the week. You agree with that? Sunday is the first day of the week? Right. So the Sabbath day is the seventh day. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the Sabbath day of the Lord. Why is all the Christian churches celebrating the Sabbath day on Sunday? To keep us in sin.
Bring it out.
To have us not celebrate the Sabbath day on the right day. But we gotta finish this out. Read that.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it Thou shalt not do any work.
What did it say? It said in the Sabbath day we're not supposed to work. Where you headed? Where you got to go?
I gotta go take care of something.
What you got to take care of?
Business.
Business. Read that again.
No, I'm not here, though.
Thou shalt not do any work.
We're not supposed to be doing any work. We're not supposed to be handling business on the Sabbath day.
Bring it
Sabbath
out.
day is a day of rest. We're supposed to be resting in the scriptures with our brothers. We're supposed to be going back to the school and congregating. Uniting back goes back to what you were saying. How do we unite as a people? This is what we're doing. Luke 2. Give me that. So we have to unite as a people by not working on the Sabbath day. Imagine, we up here thinking about we got to protest and do all this type of stuff. If we just kept the Sabbath day, there's no buying, selling, cooking, or working on the Sabbath day. That means that we shut society down. We have the power to do that just by keeping God's law. Read.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 2 and verse 49. And he said unto them, how is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business?
You must, excellent. You must be about your Father's business at this point now, because guess what? I didn't send you up here. The Most High woke you up and said, now today's your day. Your brothers, and you're gonna learn how to unify. And guess what? You don't have much time.
Bring it
Yedayah 3 is on the way, and this place. You heard about the lake of fire in the Bible, right? You heard about the lake of fire in the Bible, right? America's gonna be that lake of fire when Russia and them send over those nukes. You don't want to be left here, but you have to be keeping God's laws perfectly. It's a thick book. You got a lot to learn. Go back. We're gonna find out. Are you married? Are you married? You're not married. Hey, family. Are you married? Are you dealing with a woman right now? Okay, sexually, right? Are you dealing with a woman right now? Okay, both dealing with a woman sexually, right? Okay, so give me that Exodus. Exodus 6, 22:16. We gotta go now. What? Now I gotta ask you a very important question now too. Where do you find that woman y'all are dealing with on this psalm?
Bring it out.
The first one, Judah, right? Where you at? Judah. All right. All praises. So, read that. This is the law on what you're supposed to do. Read.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So, now, before we hit that, I want to touch what my brother said. Why do you think I asked where is she at on that psalm?
She had something pertaining to what you was getting ready to say. You said the wrong one.
Right. Exactly. We have to love our people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It could be. We got to deal with the 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel only. This is the holy lineage. This is the holy seed. I know our sisters is kind of crazy.
Bring it out.
I'm trying to be nice. If the cameras was off, we'd have a more straightforward conversation about that. I love you sisters. I love my sisters. But they difficult. But we are the ones who have to teach them the right way. Because the reason why a lot of them are so difficult is because there wasn't no daddies in the house. You know what I'm saying? We got to fix it now. Read that. Read where you was at.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
So if a man hollers at a woman, spits that game, you know you got some game. You're an OG. You know you got some game. You know what I'm saying? You got some game too. So guess what? If you entice a maid, seduce her, read,
and lie with her,
and you have sex with her,
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
That's right.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife. Now, there's a question that needs to be asked. Is this woman you're dealing with somebody that's worthy of being a wife? In your eyes. Okay, you know on the computer when it's like processing, when it's like the phone is spinning, that's what he's doing right now.
Yes.
Okay, you thought about it for a while. That's good. That's
You have to give
good.
it thought.
That's right.
Just can't answer.
I can't hate that. I
Yeah.
cannot hate that.
That's good.
You said yes, right? Okay. What about you?
First, I wasn't sure, but I think I see some future in this.
You see, okay. So guess what God said? Read that again.
Yeah.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed
So you've done the enticing. You've done the enticing, read.
and lie with her,
You done the sexing. We always do it. We always do it out of order. Read.
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Hebrews 13:4. So,
There you go.
in order to endow her to be your wife, you got to learn this Bible. It's things that have to happen now. You got to learn this Bible and learn how a righteous woman is supposed to operate by becoming a righteous man first. So guess what? Y'all got to stop having sex with her until y'all are ready to become the righteous men that can marry her.
Bring it out.
The sex got to stop. Right. I'm gonna just tell you straight. That's what God said. And y'all are
Bring
kids.
it out.
Y'all gotta protect y'all holy seed. And you gotta make sure that she actually is agreeing with this Bible, so that she can actually be your good wife.
Right. Make sure we have a good understanding.
Right. And going back to what you said, how do we unify? It starts in the home first. You gotta unify your house first. And right now there's separation in your house, so we can't get on other men for not being unified when we got separation in our house.
Bring it out.
That's hypocritical, right? But you didn't know that. Now you know. Read.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, and verse 4.
Yeah.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is how we honor our kingship, our household. Marriage is how we honor our temple that God gave us. You are God's temple. You are God's temple, King. You married? You married. How long you been married?
Yeah. How long
You married?
Stick with two. Stick with two.
Okay. Read.
Marriage is honorable in all. In the bed undefiled.
And when you do it the right way, in God's order, the bed is undefiled. Meaning there ain't gonna be no evil spirits in your bed. There ain't gonna be no evil spirits behind what you're doing.
Right.
Read.
But whoremongers,
that's the people that seduce and sleep with before the marriage. Read.
and adulterers, God will judge.
So we're giving you this warning because we do not want God to judge you.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord